Good evening, traders. Good evening. I trust you all are well, and I trust you all are having a wonderful evening. It's so good to finally be back on camera, back recording, and this is actually for the playlist of the road to $100,000 in funding or in management of a funded account. And it's great to finally be able to post the next video, because of course I promised that I would be posting at least once a week back in May 2023, which was last year. And here we are in December of 2024, and I finally have a bit of an update in that regard. Welcome to MGR Forex Trading. I'm Michael, CEO and founder, and today I will be breaking down a few of the pairs for the week, some trades that we have taken over the course of the week using our method, which is free, by the way, on YouTube, free on our website, and the detailed breakdown on how you can utilize it for your own trading. And currently I'm managing around $10,000 as a funded account, and it's going quite well, and it's been quite a journey. It certainly has been quite the journey. By now I do remember that last year my expectation for this year would have been at least around 50,000, about halfway there to 100,000. Unfortunately, we have not done that, and it's okay. And your journey as a trader, I want to make mention that it won't always be plain sailing. You won't always go ahead and find yourself, doing or achieving and accomplishing the goals that you set out for yourself. And it's important not to be hard on yourself as well. So depending on where you are in life, I know that with Forex in South Africa, we have huge amounts of younger traders, individuals who have just matriculated, who have just finished their high school career, and they're looking at going into trading whilst they are perhaps at university studying or at colleges studying. And that's great. It's fantastic that they are looking at an alternative method for, an income source. I think it's a good place to start, and that comes from the back end of being educated from high school and there onwards. And it's great seeing that there's an interest in diversifying your income streams at such a young age. Very fantastic. It's awesome, and I'm exceptionally proud and glad that there's an influx of younger traders that are willing to diversify, are willing to take these risks and learn more about how can I earn money from this and that. And I believe they call it the side gig economy that's now taking place, that's now taking hold and taking shape. It's all the younger employees that have something that they are doing on the side to earn them additional income, which isn't bad, but there are risks involved. And being in this industry for quite some time, starting from the ground up, getting to where I would consider myself okay. I won't consider myself to be exceptionally successful. I do in certain ways. I am. I think just the fact that you are profitable, you are a success in this industry. But again, you have to be diligent with your risk management. You need to understand what you're getting yourself into, what are the risks, and how to mitigate majority of those risks. And that's exactly what I'm here today to have that lovely discussion with you all. It's great to be able to have this unfiltered discussion with my subscribers, with fellow traders, with those that are interested in trading. It's fantastic that I'm able to have a lovely discussion like this, because with my experience, I'm hoping you can at least learn something from what I've been through and what I've done. I mean, I've traded my personal account, funded accounts, quite a few accounts, and there are lessons, and there are some great lessons involved with most of them. I'm a little bit ill. I have a bit of a cold, so you might see my nose a little bit, But yeah, it's one of those things where you need to find yourself ensuring and being ready for the journey ahead. So yes, it's a wonderful unfiltered discussion. You're not going to get the usual you know, educator side from me. It'll just be a discussion with regard to how we've traded, how we are doing, and hopefully you can take something away from this video, in the sense that something to look forward to. You know, I do want to find myself lowering your expectations in terms of how fast you can, you know, go ahead and be or become a success, how far your progress will, you know, continue. And it's important that you are ready for that, for the setbacks, for everything that may potentially occur. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to hop into my charts, and I'm going to show you firsthand exactly what we're looking at on AUD/USD. I mainly trade this pair because I believe it's a good pair to start off with. It's a fairly slow moving pair, but there's enough volatility for us to find opportunities at least 3 to 4 times a week. Generally, depending on how you are trading. If you are a day trader, you know, if you're perhaps looking for one position per day, then you would certainly be able to find at least one position per day, unless it's a public holiday for the US. And even generally, if it's a public holiday for Australia, there is still some decent movement, because normally those aren't the same, unless it's, of course, the major one like Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever. But aside from that, let's hop to the charts. So I'm going to go ahead to my charts over here, and as you can see, I'm right here on AUD/USD. I'll close that tab. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead onto Monday. As you would know, we have our lovely Sydney box, and we're going to find ourselves, as price breaks out of the box, that would be our entry, and we run a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And the reason why we do that is because our win ratio is more than 50%, so we don't have to worry about us perhaps not making any money. It does come down to how one trades, and if you prefer a better risk to reward ratio, then that's certainly perfectly fine. You're more than welcome to have a 1-to-2, but not with this method, unfortunately. This one has been tried and tested for the past 5 years, so it definitely works with just a 1-to-1, and you will be having a strike rate of higher than 60% per month. Generally, there are times where there is an exception. Like this year, there's been a couple of months where we will break even, but it's been quite good. It's been a good trading year, and I'll show you what happened Tuesday. We broke out of the box over there, and unfortunately we ran right back and hit a beautiful stop loss there, and it's okay. You know, these things happen. You won't always find yourself having take profit after take profit. I think that's been reiterated quite substantially within this industry amongst many different influencers, many different YouTubers, many different mentors in Forex. But okay, so we're currently still in this wonderful sell. I actually closed this position over here at the bottom around, I mean, I knew it was on the weekend, and I didn't want to have that gap either open to the upside back at my entry, so that can potentially occur. So this one was closed, but again, it was closed at less than a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, but that's fine. That was my discretion. Yeah, I sent my signal out to the group to say, listen, let's not take this trade, let's close this trade, not let's not take it, let's close this trade, because we are in decent profit and there's no need to hold throughout the weekend. We entered this position on Wednesday, so we held it over, you could say, around just under 3 days if you include Wednesday as well. So over here we're on Thursday, and with Thursday we had a beautiful buy. It was a clean one, and yeah, we hit a beautiful take profit right over there. Again, it was, oopsie, am I not doing it correctly? I am doing it correctly. There we go. Thursday, okay. And then of course Friday being NFP, there was quite a lot of movement, and we entered this position in and around 1 p.m. Unfortunately, this trade would have been cancelled out if you were trading on your funded account. So of course it's less than 5 hours before a major fundamental news event. So generally most prop firms will cancel out that position and profit made as well. But if you took this position, then it would have been okay. Some is a few of them are at least an hour before, but that was at around 1, and NFP is around 3:30. That's about 2 hours before. So generally most prop firms will be kind of okay with it, but there are quite a few that are quite strict, and depending on your risk management, then they can find themselves somewhat penalizing you for taking a position irrespective of the method of trading. But that's the rules that you read beforehand with the particular proprietary firm that you are going with. And yeah, so I'm currently with funding pips and 5%ers. So I already have a funded account with 5%ers. I've had that for the duration of this year, and I'm currently now doing a new funded account with funding pips of $10,000 as well. So that's going quite well. I'm on stage 2, and yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I will remove these drones. You can clearly see. You can take a screenshot, have a look at it, jot down your notes. It was very quite clear and simple. There is a video on my YouTube channel as well that explains this method in depth, and there's another one on my website. And you're welcome to go around to MGR Forex Trading .co.za. I am based in South Africa, so I'll find that MGR Forex Trading. I'll show you the website. Always so proud of this website. I did it myself. Oh, oops. Okay, I don't know what's up with my cookies. I'm going to quickly open up the incognito tab, and when I do it like this, then we find it to be so much more better. And I'm not sure what the police is doing outside my house, but anyways, they are driving by. So anyways, here's the website. It looks quite great. I like it a lot. Of course I do, because I mean, you know, I'm the guy who created it. And yeah, I mean, you can clearly see we've been funded quite a bit. There's a nice blog over here that you can read, and I like this. This is cool. All these don't have links to it yet, but I am in the process of completing that. And yeah, yeah, that's good. You can see the client portal, beautiful modules over here in this lovely course. You can see the price of the course. Yeah, we need to do this. I need to plug the course in to the video as well. Be like, have a look over here. It's quite good. It's obviously it's quite good. I mean, you can see it in my results. But irrespective, that's the website. You're welcome to have a look at that. And I'm going to go to my dashboard here at Funding Pips. You can clearly see this is my $10,000 account. It is the practitioner account. I had a 5K one and I had a 10K one. And you know, we grow. You know, we grow, we do well, and that's how things go. So here we are. And it's real. I mean, I'm not going to find myself lying to you. I certainly don't have a Ferrari in my garage. I don't have a BMW in my garage, but I do trade. And I think that's so important as well. You're able to see my journey. This is the video that I posted in May of 2023, Road to 100, episode 1. And back then I was still using my Forex funds, which unfortunately closed shortly after this video was released. I think it closed in about June, July-ish side, when they had that massive lawsuit and all those things. Yeah, that happened. That happened. And it's okay, it happens. But yeah, you know, things have been going quite well. And I'm glad that I'm actually able to share this part of the journey before the blow up, before, you know, we're managing the bigger accounts, the $20,000 account, the $50,000 account, and eventually the $100,000 account. I'm glad I'm able to actually showcase every single aspect as it moves along to that peak point, to that, you know, that major part of my trading journey. And it's good, you know, it's good. So yeah, that's that. I think I'll find myself ending the video over here. Again, an unfolded discussion with regard to how we are moving along, how we are trading, and how we are doing what we do. at MGR Forex Trading, I only have 9 clients under me. So we are fairly small, but of course, with being fairly small, they get to have that personalized experience. They get to have that personalized mentorship, whilst I go ahead and show them the methods of my trading, and that is a huge benefit that will be provided to you, that is provided to my existing clients. But okay, that is that for today's video. Thank you very much, all of you wonderful viewers, for finding yourselves listening in. I trust you have a wonderful evening further. Keep warm, be blessed, and let's catch some pips. You have a good one, guys. Cheers.